Hi, good day. Let us talk about Lawrence Kohlberg's moral development theory in education and counseling. In philosophy, it is given that when we talk about morality, Aristotle and St. Thomas Aquinas' major works come in with the famous dictum, to do good and avoid evil.
However, in the field of psychology and counseling, Lawrence Kohlberg made a twist by exposing the very understanding of specific groups in terms of age in relation to how such groups respond to moral standards.
Hi, I am MJ.
And I am Ron. Welcome to Crash Course on Kohlberg's Moral Development
Education and Counseling. According to Kuhn, through moral development, we learn values, beliefs, feelings, thinkings, and actions that guide our responsible behavior. In the study conducted by Kohlberg in 1969, he found out that moral dilemmas happen to children of different ages. In his study, he used the well-known Heinz moral dilemma. In Europe, a woman was near death from a special kind of cancer. There was one drug that the doctors thought might save her. It was a form of radium that a druggist in the same town had recently discovered. The drug was expensive to make, but the druggist was charging 10 times what the drug cost him to make. He paid $200 for the radium and charged $2,000 for a small dose of the drug. The sick woman's husband, Heinz, went to everyone he knew to borrow the money, but he could only get together about $1,000, which is half of what it cost. He told the druggist that his wife was dying and asked him to sell it cheaper or let him pay later. But the druggist said, "No, I discovered the drug and I'm going to make money from it." So Heinz got desperate and broke into the man's store to steal the drug for his wife. Should the husband have done that? Each participant was asked what would be the action the husband should take. As Kohlberg classified the participants' responses, he was able to identify the three levels of moral development.
Three levels of moral development were described by Lawrence Kohlberg. These include pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional. Each level has two distinct stages. So the first level is the pre-conventional. This is from about 0 to 9 years of age. This level occurs before the individual has even become aware of social conventions. In pre-conventional level, moral thinking is determined by the consequence of actions such as punishment, reward, or an exchange of favors. Under the pre-conventional level is the stage 1, the punishment orientation. This is from toddler to 7 years of age. At this stage of moral reasoning, the individual's actions are evaluated in terms of possible punishment, not goodness or badness. Strict obedience to power is emphasized. Example: he should not steal the drug because he could get caught and sent to jail. This is avoiding punishment. It is necessary to follow the rules because it is a way of preventing punishment. The stage 2 under pre-conventional level is the pleasure orientation, from preschool to school age. At this stage, one's own needs are determined by proper action. Concern for the needs of others is largely a matter of "you scratch my back and I will scratch yours," not of loyalty, gratitude, or justice. Example: it won't do him any good to steal the drug because his wife will probably die before he gets out of jail. This is self-interest. People understand that it is in their interest to act well because if they do, incentives are in store. Now let's proceed to the second level of Kohlberg's moral development theory, the conventional level. This is from 7 to 11 years of age. During the conventional level, the sense of morality of an individual is related to personal and societal relationships. The rules of authority figures continue to be accepted by individuals, but this is now because they think that this is important to maintain good relationship and social order. At this stage, Moral reasoning is guided by a desire to conform to the expectations of others or to accept rules and values. Under the conventional level is stage 3, the good boy, nice girl orientation. This is school age from about 7 years old to about age 12. Good behavior is that which pleases others in the immediate group or which brings approval. The emphasis is on being nice. Example, he should not steal the drug because others will think he is a thief. His wife would not want to be saved by thievery. Individual feels the need to satisfy the desire of the other members of their group. Next is stage 4, authority orientation. This is from age 10 to age 15 on average. The emphasis of this stage is on upholding law, order, and authority, doing one's duty, and following social rules. Example, although his wife needs the drug, he should not break the law to get it. Everyone is equal in the eyes of the law, and his wife's condition does not justify stealing. This shows traditional morality of authority. And the last stage is morality of individual principles. This is from adulthood years. According to this stage, behavior is directed by self-chosen ethical principles that tend to be general, comprehensive, or universal. High value on justice, dignity, and equality is given emphasis in this stage. Example, he should steal the drug and then inform the authorities that he has done so. He will have to face a penalty, but he will have saved a human life. This is the concept of self-chosen ethical principles.
Implications and relations to counseling. In terms of counselors' expression of empathic listening, understanding, and care, Louise and Young found out that counselors who have trained with moral reasoning styles with Kohlberg's theory have improved the counselor's use of empathy in dealing with working with their counselees. In relation to Piaget's cognitive theory and the integration of Kohlberg's moral theory in the deliberate psychological education in early adolescence as a form of intervention, and Wright, Lapsley, Harris, and Chauver found out that the intervention can improve the participants' way of understanding morality. It is done by assimilating moral judgments one stage above one's current stage by proving structuring moral disclosure to reflect using their cognition. Implications and relations to education. According to Wilber, Kohlberg theory is an excellent instrument for understanding students at various levels of moral understanding. Teachers can help to direct the moral characters of their students and help them become the best they can be through recognizing this principle of moral growth. According to Kieser, Morrison, and Craven, it is necessary to consider the moral and ethical rationale behind the choices of a person and not simply to know that a certain decision will be made. Teachers may use this kind of information in school environments to help students appreciate the value of making ethical choices at a higher level.
Thank you for listening. To learn more about Kohlberg's moral development, you can use the following references.